Hey YouTube, this is a pre-recorded video YouTube. Today is Sunday, 3:02 p.m. Last night at around 8:50 p.m. Eastern time, if you guys right above my flagpole, and I'm gonna walk this way, and I'm gonna put a video on my YouTube from last night at 8:51. Just before I put my middle finger up last night, right above that telephone pole right there, there was a thing that was, to me, it was a drone flashing, and it was taking pictures. Right where that black thing is, I'm gonna zoom in, right where that black thing is, right there on the wire, there was a thing last night that was taking pictures of my home. I walked out onto my front porch, and at 8:51 p.m. it started flashing, and then all of a sudden it flew up over this way. And you will see in the video, in these woods right here, there'll be a flash twice right before I went like this and stuck up my middle finger at 8:51. Why is the government sitting there violating people's privacy rights and flying drones and taking pictures of their home and of individuals? Just because people speak the truth and use their First Amendment right, the freedom of speech, to speak and say whatever they want, is not a violation to anybody's rights. That's what our First Amendment right is. And for the government, just because people say that if you are a threat to them, that doesn't mean in a negative way. You're not meaning that you are, or anybody is a threat to people who are higher up in the government and everything like that. You know, you're a threat because you're speaking the truth. You're speaking honesty. You are exposing the corruption. You are exposing everything. So they want to sit there and they want to fly drones and take pictures of people, of their home, their homesteads, of individuals. Like I said, last night, right between these trees, there was something that was flying right there. And when I walked onto my porch last night at 8:51, it took pictures and then it flew that way. So I'm, like I said, right before I stick up my middle finger in the video I'm going to release, you will see two flashes in them woods right there. So just because people expose corruption and expose the truth doesn't mean that people are a threat in a negative way. You are a threat when you speak the truth and you expose corruption of illegal, unlawful, unwarranted, and violation of people's rights. They don't like it because you are a threat to them, because you are exposing them. So that's what I mean when you are a threat to them. I don't mean it in a negative way, like you're gonna do something to people. You can't do nothing to people when you're a threat to them, when you're being deprived of life, liberty, freedom, prosperity, medical care, treatment, and you are confined into your home and you cannot do nothing and go anywhere. So you can't be a threat to somebody in a negative way. So like I said, me as a person, I'm not a threat to anybody. I don't make threats to anybody. I expose the truth. So like I said, this is a pre-recorded video. This was last night that I seen this, and I'm going to release it and put it on my YouTube.